It began as a picturesque evening. The ocean lay smooth as glass beneath a candy-colored sky, the sun dipping lazily into the horizon. On board the rented boat, laughter rang out among five friends: Alex, Sarah, Jake, Emily, and Ben. They toasted their friendship beneath the fading glow of daylight, oblivious to the creeping darkness. As night fell, the boat rocked gently, the stars emerging like piercing pinholes in the fabric of the sky. The mood turned hushed as Sarah pointed to the distant shore, now a mere silhouette. "Let's tell ghost stories," she suggested with a playful grin. But even before the first tale could be spun, a cold breeze swept through, making the hair on their arms stand up. From the shadows of the lower deck emerged faint, eerie whispering. It was too soft to make out, yet unsettling enough to demand attention. Jake laughed nervously, trying to brush it off. "Must be the wind," he said, but his voice faltered. Sarah reported feeling a sudden chill, as if icy fingers had grazed her skin. Alex flipped on his flashlight, shining it into the dim recesses of the boat. Nothing. Just as they began to relax, a clattering noise echoed from the galley. Cutlery and plates that had been neatly stacked were now scattered across the floor. Emily screamed as one plate rolled towards them, stopping inches from her feet. Every eye widened in terror, their breaths turning shallow. The air grew oppressive, almost choking in its thickness. Ghostly figures seemed to flit just beyond the periphery of their vision, vanishing whenever they tried to focus on them. Ben, the skeptic, tried to reason with the situation. "Maybe there's a logical explanation," he stammered, but his voice was drowned out by a menacing, disembodied whisper calling his name. Panic set in as objects began to move on their own. A chair slid across the deck, ropes untied themselves, the engine sputtered and died. The friends huddled together, the boat now adrift under the malevolent watch of whatever haunted its confines. They banged on the engine compartment, prayers and curses mingling in desperate pleas. A sinister shadow loomed larger and larger, consuming the space with its dark presence. It advanced, an embodiment of all their fears. Jake, desperate to save his friends, found a flare gun and shot it into the night sky, praying it would be seen by passing vessels. As the brilliant flash illuminated the boat, the shadow recoiled momentarily, a screech of fury filling the air. By dawn, a rescue vessel found them, pale, trembling, but alive. The haunted boat was left adrift, an ominous silhouette against the rising sun, forever cursed. Their friendship, once a source of strength, now bore the scars of a night that would haunt them forever. They had escaped, but none would forget the boat and the darkness that dared to claim them.